If you've been in filmmaking for any period of time, you know how hard it is to stay inspired to keep filming. Today we're looking at 5 tips to solve this problem. Hey, what's going on everybody? Ethan here today with another video for you. And yes, we're in the forest today because today we're talking about some tips to get yourself inspired when you're trying to come up with ideas. And if you enjoy these videos, think about subscribing to the channel. It really helps me out and I really appreciate it. So we have 5 tips today. Let's get started right off with the first one. So tip number 1 is pretty obvious, but it's really helpful. It is just to remember to give yourself some time to be inspired. Because if you don't give yourself time, you're never going to be inspired to do anything. If you're always busy doing this or that, you're never going to have time to actually get ideas, think about being inspired. So give yourself some time just to sit down, go places, and think about being inspired. And it is one of the biggest tips I can give you, because that is really one of the biggest issues with not having ideas and not being inspired, is just not giving yourself time. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is to use images. Using images is a really great way to inspire yourself. So I suggest if you're a Pinterest user, go on Pinterest, find some images that inspire you, whether it's landscapes like the one we're in right now, or whether it's paintings, anything that inspires you to film, use it and save it in your Pinterest, or go on Google and save images to files and use them. And then when you're feeling uninspired, go pull out those images, look over them, and just let it inspire you, because it really will. It really helps. I know it helps me. I use that. Some people I've seen actually make what they call a wall of inspiration, which is a bunch of images they put on a wall in their office. And it's always there. They take snapshots from other movies, whatever it is, whatever images it is that inspires them, and they use that to inspire themselves. And I really want to do that. I haven't done it yet, but I'm hoping to do that at some point soon. I think it'd be an awesome way just to stay inspired. Tip number 3 is to watch other people's videos. Like it or not, all of us are in this business together. We're all making films together. And if you always just think, no, I'm not watching other people's stuff because I'm trying to make my own stuff, I don't want to copy people, that's the wrong mindset. And so be sure to watch other people's films and use that as a means to inspire yourself. I can't breathe. Some filmmakers here on YouTube that I have really enjoyed watching, that have really inspired me over the years, are people like Parker Walbeck, Film Riot, Maddie Hapoya, Peter McKinnon. All these people are really inspiring to watch, and I watch them a lot because they're very inspiring. Now, don't let them discourage you, because it can be discouraging to watch other people's films and then to think, well, I'm never going to be as good as they are, so why do I even try? Don't let that discourage you. Let it encourage you and boost your creativity to see other people making their films, their videos, and let it inspire you to get out and make your own. All right, tip number 4 is to listen to music. Specifically, I like to listen to movie scores. I find when I'm trying to come up with ideas, if I just sit down and listen to some tracks and some music, it can be a really great way to inspire myself. Some specific movie scorists that I like to listen to are people like Hans Zimmer, is amazing, Jacob Shea, Stephen Colhart, Marcus Warner, James Newton Howard. All of these are just really, really, really great composers that I love to listen to. If you use Spotify, you can make yourself a music playlist for different scenarios. For instance, I have one for writing, for inspiration, different movie scores I find that inspire me for this or that. And I pull it out and listen to it whenever I am feeling uninspired, or when I'm just trying to come up with ideas in general. I probably listen to those playlists, I don't know, 3 or 4 times a week. I listen to them a lot. I hear some of the same songs over and over again, but I just find them so inspiring, I have to listen to them over and over again. Music is one of those things that can be so emotionally uplifting, especially if it's the right tracks. You can just hear it and immediately be inspired. So if you're looking for really quick inspiration, definitely think about listening to music, because I don't know what it is, but for me especially, it seems like if I hear a certain track, I can just suddenly be, bam, I am in the moment, ready to go film whatever it is. So definitely think about listening to music when you're looking for inspiration. The 5th way on our list to get inspired is by amazing locations, like this one right here. Or like this. There is something about a waterfall that is just so inspiring, or any other location like it really. Whether it's a drop-off like we saw earlier or a waterfall, whatever it is, it can just be insanely inspiring to see and be around. If you ever get the chance to hike somewhere like that, you definitely should do it. Bring a camera. Even if you can't get somewhere like that, just go outside, go sit in your tree somewhere, and just look at the amazing locations that you have right at your disposal. And they can really serve to inspire you and give you some great ideas. Just seeing them is an amazing thing, and you should definitely do it if you ever get the chance. So those are 5 tips that I personally use to help inspire myself when I'm not feeling very inspired. Now, just because these things work for me doesn't always mean they're gonna work for you. So don't use these like magic, because there are times when you just have to get out there and make yourself film. But every time you do, you'll improve and you push yourself to a new level. So hopefully these tips have helped you out and given you something to think about. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe, leave a comment down below, tell me what some of your things are you use to inspire yourself. And until then, don't forget to live, create, inspire. We'll see ya.
I think it's beautiful up here, but I think the trees look like broccoli.
What?
Broccoli.
Trees look like broccoli. That's the best you can think of.
Yeah, and they look nice. I don't know what else to say. About the trees.
Okay, we're supposed to be looking at the mountains, not the trees. What do you think of the mountains?
The mountains look good.
Good. That's all she can say is good.
They're really nice. I would like to come here in the fall.